I'm so damn loud, I don't need a microphone.
Did you guys hear about this story about Monique? Monique is in the news. Monique is bitter. How bitter is Monique? She says, now she claims she was offered the part of Cookie in the hit show Empire.
Shit, damn lie.
By Lee Daniels.
She's not even sexy though.
Yeah, she may be sexy to some people though.
But to play Cookie?
Yeah, and she thought that she was going to get the part. Now she says that she has emails to prove that Lee Daniels was contacting her to play Cookie.
Look, screenshot is a powerful tool.
Yeah, and maybe not Cookie, but how about Cookie Dough? Maybe she could. Maybe Cookie Dough would have been the best part. I don't know, but now she says she's being black, and she said it's because too. Remember when she was in the movie Precious? Well, and she won the Academy Award.
Absolutely.
Well, and she hasn't won anything since then, and she hasn't been in anything since then. She says nobody's sending her any damn scripts.
So this is the same story that she said that she's being blackballed.
Yes.
Okay.
And this is the same reason Lee Daniels said you're being blackballed, because you're too difficult to work with, which is why he probably didn't want to work with her in this movie.
Yeah.
I seriously doubt that she was gonna be Cookie, man.
Well, like I said, she could have been Cookie
Could've been
Monster,
Cookie,
Cookie Dough, cookies and cream.
There's not even
Maybe a cookie sandwich.
yeah.
But the thing about her playing, can you imagine if you had to choose, right? If you had to choose between Taraji P. Henson and Monique, I mean, hands down, who would you choose? Who would you choose, Courtney?
Taraji.
I got Monique.
Taraji, you got Monique. Reese, we know. Because
You want Miss Parker?
You freaky with that. See, and I ain't gonna go there because you go back to Miss Parker days. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, I know, right? So that's the deal on poor Monique, but she's got to get over it.
Oh, child.
Yeah, she's got to get over it, and hopefully
I think she has something coming up because she's been in the news a lot.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if now the phone calls start coming in and starts ringing.
they're gonna start ringing, but it's gonna be like for the Food Network. But anyway, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DStonePony and check it out, the DStonePony Show.com. Don't forget, check it out. Our lines are open at 312-564-7375, talking about Selma to Montgomery, the march 50 years later, commemorating the big anniversary, that horrible bloody Sunday, the famous Edmund Pettus Bridge. And of course, the cause at that time was basically voter registration and the war on poverty. And as you look at it today, we still have some of the same issues that we had 50 years ago, where they're actually trying to change some of those voter registration laws. And also, you know what actually came out of that march, though? The 1965 Voting Rights Act, actually, that was signed by then President Lyndon B. Johnson. Now, this was not the first march, but this was they had 3 marches that year. And 54 miles that they walked for some type of, vindication, or, we got to vote. State troopers attacked more than 600 people marched. 600 people, Dome. And today, we are remembering Selma. We know that we just had the movie that just came out with Selma, and they did pretty well at the box office. But today, we still have a long way to go.
A long way to go. Those are some of the things that President Obama was talking about when he was speaking out there in Selma. About the fact that we've made a lot of progress in the last 50 years. And by we, I don't mean African Americans. I mean the U.S. government and their relations to African Americans. They made a lot of progression in the last 50 years. But also that there's far more work to do. But he also talked about, the president's comments talked about that we are the storytellers, writers, poets, artists. We are the inventors of gospel, jazz, bluegrass, and country. He said this. We are the inventor of country music, of rock and roll music, our very own sounds, with all of that sweet sorrow and reckless joy of freedom. He says that's what black people have contributed to this country. And I don't know if we often hear President Obama get to say some of these strong comments as far as African American
We really don't, and that was really strong. That what you just said, and you were quoting what the president said, and a very historical day for the president and the first family to be a part of this anniversary. And you know what, a lot of times we always say, I know a lot of African Americans always say, well, why didn't the president say this, or he could have actually stepped in and said this, but I thought it was very appropriate, and I thought he picked the best time to do it on a day like this, because if you think about it, there are still places, even in Selma, that they're not really, even though it's 50 years later, there's still a lot of prejudice that is probably in the area and in that region.
Well, here's a consideration. I have mixed feelings about this. They were thinking about renaming the Edmund Pettus Bridge, because every time we talk about this event, Edmund Pettus was a KKK member. He was a KKK, one of the leaders of the Ku Klux Klan, and he was also a Confederate general during the Civil War. Terrible guy, racist guy, right? So some people are thinking about, we need to rename this bridge, but some people think that if you rename it, then you take away kind of that biting history. When you have the march every year on the Edmund Pettus Bridge, you have to remember who this man was and what actually happened here, rather than calling it the Martin Luther King Bridge. We're going to stop calling it a commemoration and call it a celebration of Bloody Sunday, which is not what it is. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly. Because if you really think about it too, remember they were already planning and organizing this march, and Martin wasn't really sold on it yet. You know, it took him a while for them to get Dr. King involved in the SCLC, and then they came together. But there were people that are never even mentioned about the struggle and the organization it took, you know, to actually make this thing happen.
And those are the real heroes in this situation.
Yes, it is, bro. Reese, huge news on Chris Brown. Chris Brown, for people who don't know, is a father, and Chris Brown has a baby, and he has a 9-month-old baby. And I don't understand how he can have a 9-month-old baby when I thought that he was madly in love with Karuchi. What the hell happened? And who's lying to who?
It must have happened during that little split that they had, because the baby is 9 months old.
That's what I'm saying.
So the baby looks just like himself.
Wait, the baby looks like Chris Brown.
Looks just like
Not,
Chris Brown.
he had a baby
Same
girl?
Eyebrows, yeah, same eyebrows and everything. He had it by a girl named Mia, a former model, a former friend that's been around for several years. She's on, and guess what?
What?
The best part, she's a cougar.
How old is the cougar?
She's 31 years old.
She's 31. How old is Chris Brown?
Chris Brown's 26 or 25.
So that's about right. That's about right. She's not really on the cool stage, you know what I'm saying? She's like in between cool and girl.
That's a cougar because
I know, right?
her insurance rates are lower than mine.
Her insurance rates are lower than mine. So Chris Brown, what up, guys? So Chris Brown, and so now tell me, Karuchi, now he was just on, I believe, Charlamagne's on the show, and he was saying that they had a solid relationship. He was saying that there was nothing wrong. So how in the world, what happened in between them?
I really don't know, because
somebody was lying to somebody though, bro.
But you know what? They both kind of, just like I told you earlier, they both split, and Chris Brown, they both went their separate ways for just maybe a couple times, because he cheated on her with Rihanna.
Yeah, he cheated with Rihanna, and
she cheated with Drake.
So you're saying that this thing has been going on, so Chris Brown so it's okay.
Yeah, he's happy. Karuchi is done.
Karuchi is done.
She's finished.
But what does this make? What's the baby's name? What's the girl's? I heard it was something like some kind of crazy. What is it, Courtney? Royalty. The girl's name is Royalty.
Clearly you know
how in the hell?
Clearly you know Chris Brown didn't name this baby. I'm just gonna say that.
Royalty?
Chris Brown didn't name the baby.
I don't get it. I really don't get it. Moving on to the Pony Roundtable, talking about Chris Brown. How do you guys feel about this? Reese, let's chime in on this. So who is wrong for this, and should anybody be blamed, or is this something that should just be expected from Chris Brown?
Stone, they always have an on and off relationship, so I'm really not sure. Hey, what's up, Gio, bro? How you doing, man?
What up, Gio?
Good to see you, man.
What up, though?
I can't see what you're saying, so come in and talk to us.
530 South State. Okay.
But just like I was just saying, Karuchi and Chris Brown, they always have an on and off relationship. I think they're both foul in this situation. I don't think anyone's justified in the situation. Me and Donity talked about it. Donity, I want to hear what you guys say, man.
Man, look, he said that Karuchi is not being a ride or die. That no matter what's going on, that she needs to stay by her man. I'm sitting here saying, I don't know if this was your sister, your mother. If my brother-in-law had a baby outside of the relationship, man, she needs to let him go.
Yeah,
let him go. I know I'm violating man code right now,
but my thing is, where's the honesty in all this? I mean, there's nobody. I mean, what's going on?
I'm sorry, I got to interject.
Yeah.
Okay, so you saying that's your mother, that's your sister, your cousin, baby boo boo, whatever. Okay, cool. Dude, this situation happens time and time again where we can't we can give what we say, but they're not going to do what we say. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not in that situation. So we can only just see the wrong, but we don't feel the emotions
So you saying
about
being-
Chris Brown. Because Chris Brown still wants her. She's not answering none of his calls. She's not returning him. She actually, when she heard the news, bro, you know what she did?
What she did?
She went out with Christina Milian, and she wouldn't go party.
That's
So
what she was
fouled.
supposed to do.
She's supposed
fouled.
to turn up,
No,
rebound.
she's fouled.
All right,
Rebound,
switching
baby.
gears. Let's find out what Brittany has to say on this because we need. How do you think this?
Should Karuchi
is this
stay
a-
with her man?
Is this a mess?
No, she should not stay with her man. He had a baby. If it was if she had a baby by some other guy and was like, no, it's Chris's baby, and then found out it wasn't his baby, he would completely dump her. He would call her every name. He called her names before when he said, oh, you were Drake and we had threesomes and you did this and that
But
and
that's
the
an
other.
arch nemesis, though. You don't sleep with my
That's
arch
true.
nemesis.
You don't
So
sleep with the
why
arch
did-
nemesis.
And Rihanna wasn't an arch nemesis for her. That's like, that would be a sore spot.
Yeah.
And he went and cheated on her with her.
Well,
So-
I don't think this does anything. Nothing's going to come good. You got this. First of all, I just hope that he takes care of his daughter. I hope that he is a father to her, and I hope that he takes care of all the responsibilities like he's supposed to do. And
He's
don't.
happy to be a father.
And I'm sure he's happy to be a father, and I hope is he still going through problems with anger management? Does anybody know that? I mean, is he still
I haven't,
bipolar or
I've been looking, but I haven't heard anything about any crazy outbursts or anything like that.
not anything yet, right?
No, not
we
anything
still got
yet.
some time for this summer. It's going to be a crazy summer.
We still got some time.
Yeah, we still got some time for this summer. Okay, so let's move on. I believe next week is St. Patrick's Day, isn't it?
Next week is St.
Yeah,
Patrick's
St.
Day.
next
Are you going to
week is-
celebrate? Going to do something?
Somebody's actually calling in here. Can somebody pick that up? Hopefully, I don't know. Let's see who it is. Find out who it is. St. Patrick's Day, I always celebrate. You know, that's the time when I drink with my Irish friends. You know, I have a lot of Irish friends, and that's all they want to do is get drunk. But the thing is that I want to drink, but I don't want to fight afterwards.
Right,
All
sure.
of them want to fight. You know, if you're
They're-
Irish,
they're fighters.
Yeah, you got the fighting Irish in it. Yeah.
You know,
All right, so we got a call. We're gonna go to this call here.
Let's
Somebody
go.
want to join us? I don't know if it's Karuchi or if it's Taraj or if it's Monique saying that she didn't like the comment that I had about cookie dough. Hi, who is this?
This your man's.
This is my man's. Okay, I don't know who is this.
That's what they just call me, your man's. I just want to say shout out Chris Brown and everything with his baby mama drama.
That's what's up. So, do you agree with this stuff about the Chris Brown? Thank you for chiming in on the Stone Pony Roundtable. Are you a fan of what's going on here?
All I got to say is I got baby mama drama and that's time for him to get baby mama drama.
Oh wow! I see what you're saying. So you're saying that if Chris Brown can have it, anybody can. So what's up with your baby mama drama? What kind of drama you got, bro?
Oh man, baby mama just made me late today. She took the truck while I was asleep, didn't show up until afterwards. So I mean, baby mama drama, man. You know how that go.
Baby mama drama. So on a nice day like this in Chicago, how y'all gonna make up?
Oh, we ain't making up. I'm gonna go out here.
My man, appreciate you checking in, man, on the DStonePony Show, man. Enjoy this weather, okay?
Yes, sir. Keep doing what you do, bro.
There you go, bro. Appreciate you. Okay, people chiming in here about Chris Brown. Hey, let me just ask you ladies right out there. I know you can hear me right now. Chris Brown, y'all love Chris Brown? Y'all love Chris? Okay, they were just moving.
they're indifferent to Chris
No,
Brown.
they like Justin Bieber.
Don't worry about it. Okay. Okay. This guy over here. It's the DStonePony Show. Thank you guys for listening. Don't forget, catch us every Saturday 4 until 5 p.m. right here at 530 South State Street, 312-564-7375. Over here. What are we going to do?
What are we going to do with this guy?
With this
I have no
guy.
idea.
DStonePony Show.
I'm so damn loud, I don't need a microphone.